Hello and welcome to Easy English Now, your weekly podcast for learning English in a calm and simple way. I'm your host, and today we're going to learn some very useful words and phrases that you can use every day. So find a comfortable spot, relax, and let's begin. Our first word is grab, G-R-A-B. Grab, it means to take something quickly. For example, in the morning, you might be in a hurry. You could say, I need to grab a cup of coffee before I leave. People use grab when they are doing something fast, like getting a quick lunch. Let's grab a bite to eat. It's very common and sounds natural. Next up, we have the phrasal verb hang out. H-N-G-O-U-T, hang out. This simply means to spend time with someone, relaxing and not doing anything special. For instance, you could ask a friend, do you want to hang out this weekend? You might watch a movie, talk, or just be together. It's a very casual and friendly way to talk about spending time with people you like. Let's move on to an idiom. On the same page. On the same page, this means that everyone in a group understands and agrees on something. Imagine you are planning a trip with friends. You could say, before we book the tickets. Let's make sure we are all on the same page about the dates. It's a great phrase for teamwork at school or work. It helps to check that everyone has the same information. Now for another useful word, awesome, a W-S-O-M-E. Awesome, this is a very popular word in spoken English, and it just means great, fantastic, or very good. If your friend tells you they passed their exam, you can say, that's awesome. Congratulations. You can use it for food, music, movies, or experiences. The concert last night was awesome. It's a positive and enthusiastic word. Our next phrase is catch up, C-O-T-C-H-U-P, catch up. This has two common meanings. First, it can mean to meet with someone you have unseen in a while and talk about what has happened in your lives. Here is another simple but important word. Actually, A-C-T-U-L-L-Y. Actually, we use this word to give new or surprising information or to correct something. For example, someone might ask you, are you from Canada? You could reply, actually, I'm from the United States. Or, if you want to add an unexpected detail, you could say, I thought the movie would be boring, but it was actually really good. It helps make your speaking sound more natural. Let's look at the idiom, a piece of cake. A piece of cake. This is a fun one. If something is a piece of cake, it means it is very, very easy to do. For example, if you are good at math, you might say, the math test was a piece of cake. You wouldn't use this in a very formal situation, but it's perfect for talking with friends. It's a colorful way to say something was simple. Our next verb is figure out, F-E-G-U-R-O-2. Figure out. This means to understand or find a solution to a problem. You might need to build some furniture and say, I need to figure out how these pieces go together. Or, if you are lost, you could say, let's look at the map and figure out where we are. It's about thinking to find an answer. Another very common word is stuff. S-T-U-F-F. Stuff, this is an informal word we use to talk about things in general, without being specific. For example, instead of saying my books, my pens, my computer, you can just say my stuff. You could tell a friend, I have too much stuff in my room. I need to clean it. It's a great word when you don't need to list every single item. Let's talk about the phrase, I guess. We use this when we are not 100% sure about something, or when we want to state an opinion softly. For example, if someone asks, what time does the store close? You might reply, I guess it closes at 9. It shows you think this is the answer, but you are not certain. You can also use it to agree reluctantly, like, I don't really want to go, but I guess I will. Finally, we have the idiom under the weather. Under the weather. This is a gentle way to say that you are feeling a little sick. You are not seriously ill, but you don't feel well. For example, you could call your boss and say, I'm feeling a bit under the weather today, so I won't be coming to work. It's a polite and common way to explain that you are not feeling your best. All right, let's do a quick recap of what we learned today. We started with grab, which means to take something quickly. Then hang out, to spend time with someone. We learned on the same page, meaning to agree or understand each other. Awesome is another word for great. Catch up means to talk to an old friend or finish late work. Actually is used to give surprising or correct information. A piece of cake means something is very easy. Figure out is to find a solution. Stuff is a general word for things. I guess shows you are not completely sure. And finally, under the weather means feeling a little sick. I hope these words and phrases were helpful for you. Try to use one or two of them this week. Practice is the best way to remember. That's all the time we have for today's episode of Easy English Now. Thank you so much for listening. If you enjoyed it, please leave a comment below and let me know which word was your favorite. Don't forget to follow or subscribe so you don't miss our next episode. Until then, take care and keep learning.